Hey,
What's up?
you want to get in the cleavage?
You want to give me a... You're trying to get me in trouble, aren't you? You're gonna mess up this whole episode about and get my brain on boobs. You need to give us a way to get this in here.
I got it!
Shit, now how do I get it out?
You are so picky.
Can we please get to where we can automate, or we can make the better things for this? This is getting so annoying.
Yeah, I can get up here, you can throw it in the chute, and it'll show up down there.
Okay.
Go away.
We also need to talk about a way of getting more copper. We need like an entire room set up of granite pounders. Anyways, welcome back to Crazy Mechanism with Junior and Senior. You're on Bowstead.
I didn't have a chest.
Think you two will approve of my intro?
Sure.
Okay.
So, why do I got an inventory full of bullcrap?
You got an inventory full of bull crap. I got an inventory full of bull crap. Crafting tables are full of crap. Everybody's got crap.
What's with all the hand crank recipes?
Okay, start off at the top one. Grab your tanks.
Alright. 64 tanks?
I
They don't
figure
need that many tanks for.
you're gonna need them. Now the hand cranks are there for you to decide when you need them for making more boilers, because as you said in the last one, we're out of power.
Yeah, we only got 5,000 specimens left.
So in your inventory is
small problem.
14 more blaze burners. I believe you should be able to knock out this back bit right here. This is going to cause a little bit of an issue with the factory for a moment.
Did you make the straws?
Oh, the one thing I forgot is those stupid straws. No, I'll go work on that. But you should be able to make this a 3x3 boiler. So you work on that, I'll make the straws.
I don't know what 3x3 boiler is talking about. I don't think that's how this works.
You don't think there's a 3x3 like the tank?
I don't.
If not, you're gonna make another 2x2.
Yeah, no, that didn't do anything.
Okay. I've just assumed you could.
You might be able to make it taller. Maybe.
I've never tried making it taller than what we already have it.
Yeah, that made it taller.
Okay. Well, then I guess
Now
you're not going to need more blaze
getting
burners.
enough heat, though.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I thought 3x3.
It now has to have the blaze cakes. So this is as high as you can take it without having blaze cakes.
So are you going to just make a second one for right now?
Yeah, we'll just make another one. We got the lava for it.
I ain't no shit. I got straws. Which apparently can only stack to 16.
Then the issue is...
Where are you putting it?
You need to go back this way.
How are you getting the power out from it?
Matthew, you let me worry about that one.
Mm-hmm.
You shut up and go get me my wand. There's a stupid hole. Where's this stupid hole go? It goes
You
north.
found another hole.
they happen.
I'm not getting you your wand for one little hole.
I thought it went farther.
Okay.
But honestly, if I set it here, I can bring it out and have it connect right into the end of this chain drive.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't going any farther.
Yeah, this is as far as you go, bud.
Alright, so if I want the power to come in here, that means I need that there, and that there, and that there. So that'll be 3.
Are we going to have
That'll
enough
be
water?
the shaft, that'll be the gap, that'll be the engine, this'll be the burner. So give them all a straw.
Okay.
And then they can drink some lava. Blaze's favorite drink.
Well, to their new drink. Oops. You can't do the corner.
I know.
It didn't turn into a boiler.
No.
You got to put the engine on it.
Well,
you don't
go
have
give me
the...
an engine.
Okay.
Also,
You want
why did the boiler stop?
water. That's what I just asked. Are we going to have enough water pressure?
No, apparently not. So that can be easily rectified by taking out the campfires.
And putting in more blazes.
We can up those to blazes. So go ahead and grab me 4 new straws.
And you want this on this side like this?
Yeah.
Okay, and you want 4 new straws. There you go.
Just got enough to do this.
So far, tank's still full.
I'm talking the pump, and no, it doesn't. It's not.
Oh.
So I'm gonna need to put in a pump here, which is not a problem because we got the shaft right there.
Mm-hmm.
I can easily just put a gear in to get to there.
And not screw up rotational direction.
I'm just putting in a gear. It won't change anything.
I worry about you. We've done it before.
There's my lava.
Go.
Oh, is it because they don't have straws? It's because they don't have straws, so it had no reason to go this way. I might not need that pump there, actually. I'm gonna leave it there just for the shits of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go ahead and up this boiler to make it bigger. Let them cook. So I'm gonna need another engine for that, and then 4 more engines for back there. So I'm gonna need at least 5 engines. So I need 5 hand cranks. Those are made off of the copper engines,
Here.
which I have 4 of already in my bag.
So did I.
Yes.
Told you I have everything ready in my inventory. Prepared for everything.
So we stick that there. That'll be 2 16s, being the 32, which will increase the speed of the pump.
Do you need to rotational
increase the
speed
ability? Yeah, that'll increase the ability of it so that this can then crank up. Let's try a 128.
There you go. That at least got that one back on.
Alright. I got that on, and then these are currently just cooking at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to do that, that, and
You
that.
just got me an advancement.
Why is this only a level 3? Is this short one? This is short one.
Yes, sir.
We need to put another tankaroo up here. There we go. Now
Now,
it's
does
level
that
4.
mean I need to move the water pipe to this side?
Why?
For more engines?
For what?
Oh, never mind. You are only doing 4. Never mind.
It's a level 4. You use 4 engines.
I got you. I got you.
Level is... Yeah, so the level is what the thing is. Technically, if you want, we can move this water pipe, and we can increase the boiler and put on more pipes if we need to do more. Which will get into my thing that I'm wanting to do, and we might end up doing.
Are you going to get this power used, or are you going to stand there and look around at that?
Shut up. So we simply chain drive downward. Is this going the right direction? This is not going the right direction.
You got to put another chain drive up top. You only connected the bottom ones.
Yeah, I know. I'm making sure everything's going the right direction. Fight me.
Okay.
That's now going the right direction. Yes. They're both the same, so we don't have to worry about rotation or speed. So
70,000 now. From 4 to 70.
Yeah, because that's an extra 63,000 some.
This
boiler.
Now, are they staying up with
65,000 stress units?
Are they staying up with water?
So far, yeah. Everybody's good.
Okay.
Are they staying up with lava?
Easy.
Good. Good.
You still got
good.
2K in this drawer here, so it's fine and dandy.
Yeah. He ain't doing nothing. So, in other words, we now have a new boiler ready to go. So now that we have stress units to play with, I want to do something. I have a bunch of stuff in my pockets to do it. It will require doing this, not that.
We're done with the hand cranks, right?
Yeah. No, wait a minute. Those are the things, huh? No. Those are the things. These are the things. You need to do some of these. And we can put those with these, with those, make those, and these, make those. So now, I need some colory stuffs. So make me some colory stuffs.
What colors would you prefer?
Whatever you got available.
Brown, black, red, blue, purple, pink, orange.
Just grab some colors and get up here, huh?
Well, we can technically do...
You never fixed Tammy's field. Got multiple errors in it.
What's wrong with her field?
When I was fixing it, it stopped a few times, and there's still the gaps in the field you never replanted.
Oh. Okay, I'll fix that.
So, now I have these guys.
Okay, these are recent fixes, because I fixed all that.
Well, the field ain't been messed with, so I don't know how that would be possible. I need my bag. Where's my toolbox?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Because I'm busy plowing Tamara's field.
Oh, you stop breaking it. Ow. Stupid damn thing. Where's my jetpack? There's my jetpack. Speaking of, we do need to upgrade our jetpacks.
Why? These things are annoyingly fast as it is.
Because we got the new age, so we need the new jetpacks. Ah. Replace that potato.
Still trying to redo the part you already messed up. Now what did you mess up?
First potato right there, I accidentally just landed on it.
Would you stop running away if you want this dye? Why are you asking me for dye? You have a thing you carry around that gives you all the dyes. Why are you bugging me about dyes? You have a tablet. Also,
Because
here.
you're too dumb to remember that.
Here, you can do like 3 different things with that right there. Because you can do all white with 1 black in each of the 3 spots. You don't need a bunch of colors. We can keep this black. And then red and purple.
Apparently no, that's not how that works. It means I have to use a shoot fan, and I don't want to fucking do all that. So, how the hell am I going to do this? Dum. This is so dumb. Can't really do the sides. Yeah, I could do the sides actually. There's my super glue. Bring me my super glue.
No! Ain't it in your box or your backpack somewhere?
No, it's in my box down there with you.
Me down there with me. I'm plowing Tamara's field.
Okay, well then it's down there where you need to go to get it.
You mess shit
that
up.
would cause the same problem.
I gotta fix it.
It's a play.
And I have to babysit you and your stupid toolbox.
Shut up, you. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this.
Your super glue is in the junk box, not... Oh, crap.
What?
I had it in my hand and clicked on the door.
Stop super gluing a door. How the hell could I do this without it being dumb? Honestly, not sure how the hell I'm gonna do this.
Hold on a second. We'll be right back when it's light and you guys can see what the hell he's doing.
Ugly.
Well,
I gotta think.
I see that thing. Did you work out all your issues?
No, because now I got another issue.
What's your new issue?
Since I died that, this now has... Really?
What?
I got somebody in Knoxville trying to call me.
Would you two throw your phones out the window?
Put all that into that.
Just dye this one black. It's going to be the end point up there, right?
No, I dyed this one black, so now the inventory is in this one.
Yeah, but if you dye this one black, they should merge.
Get it out and put it in there.
My inventory is full. This is going to take a
I
week.
have 6 slots available to me. Bite.
Okay, we're pretty close. There.
Okay, so now all the melons and the pumpkins end up into there. That's step 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you bring...
Mm-hmm.
Look here. You don't go away. Whoever you are, I don't care. Anyways, we're down here now. So we got the stuff coming out of the thing into the vault, coming out of these 2 places into these things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I feel you.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's going to be a problem, because we need access to here.
Mm-hmm.
So all that needs to move, which means that is going to be a slight problem, because now that won't move. But, honestly, if we go ahead and move this off of here, we no longer need that connected. This has been a long update waiting.
He's about to screw everything up, folks.
No, the farm is untouched. The only thing that's moved is our stuff down here. So shut up. So if we get rid of all of this, this is just connected from there for an output. I didn't connect anything to the chain, right? Yeah, I had to have connected it to the chain. Oh, wait a minute.
Here.
Is the drive hooked to the other one? Actually, the drive might be hooked to that. That might have been what was driving it. So, yeah. That's now driving that.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Wait a minute. No, that would mean that, yeah, the chain is what is driving the farm. Which is good. That's actually very good. So if the chain is what is driving the farm, let that get all the way to the end just so we ain't messing it up again. Then we'll pull that back out so that can come back. And we yell, "Bring me my toolbox!" And stop saying mirror, you dork. Bring my toolbox.
You
Down
need
at the
to
end.
fix what he messed up there. I got all the potatoes taken care of. You get to fix your...
Means that needs to be a thing for that to be a thing.
Oh, that's only carrots that got messed up? Okay, carrots we can do easily.
That. We can now run this down through this guy's crotch.
That's a... Why are you... Stop playing with Mr. Munch's crotch.
Then we can connect that to that. So now, no matter what, this belt will not start dumping crap the wrong direction.
Thank you.
That is now fixed.
About time. I don't know where you left your toolbox. It's not down there.
It's down there.
Get Tamara some carrots, please.
They're in there somewhere.
Kind of the reason for the statement. She has some in her kitchen.
Probably.
Don't look in the refrigerator where the carrots are. I might have stuffed your fridge full of stuff.
You're gonna bring me my toolbox.
I found it. I'm coming. If this chain drive was a little slower.
Poor baby is complaining because he flies too slow.
Shut up, you. I can fly faster if I turn on my jetpack. But I like the chain drive.
Alright, so that'll drive that. And we just need to drive this part of it.
Can. Got him.
Could do like that, but that's kind of screwing up the idea. So how are we gonna do this?
You need the wheat seeds.
That's that. That.
Fine.
And that. Which can get the filter treatment. There we go. Okay. Now, the only other issue is if I randomly end up with the seeds. I don't want this to do. But there's no way to blacklist the seeds.
Wait a minute. What are you doing right now?
Easiest way would just be to pull potatoes and not worry about it, honestly.
Yeah. Here.
We get
Just
so many potatoes anyway.
hold on. This is the part I'm supposed to be doing. You.
What?
Sure. Just do this over to where you want your potatoes, and now take one of these, put it into your saw cutter, I think it is. You're making a retriever.
Only I can make is a tier 1 pipe module.
Yes, you need to make a tier 1 pipe module, then put that in the stone cutter and make a low retrieval module. If you have a brass machine, we can make the higher tier 1, or an induction, we can make the fastest one, but I don't think we're going to need that.
What is this?
Now, this will pull from here rather than push from here. So you put it on this end and you set it to potato. Here's potato.
I have potato.
Okay. Now that will pull your potatoes over, except you need to get the belt out of there because it's going to try to put it on the belt. Now, this is the low tier, so it's going to do 1 potato. Well, apparently 6 potatoes at a time. Again, like I said, we can do brass, and that'll give us the medium, and we can do an induction, and it'll give us the high. But depending on how fast you're going to go through these, that's the way I plan to do this, so we're not spewing shit everywhere. And I am going to set up in here for Tamara, unless she comes up with somewhere else she'd rather me do it, a system pulling all of her crops out and putting them into drawers for her.
Well,
But
the idea for that was so you weren't just running a pipe across the damn thing like a jackass.
I was planning on running it below the grass here, so you'll never see it.
You realize below the grass here is the ceiling for the factory.
Right, you'll never see it. You don't look up from the factory. There'll be one little pipe running across the ceiling.
The fucker.
It's
Anyways,
fine, you'll never
now
see
I have an ender chest that has all the pumpkins and melons, and an ender chest that has all the potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if I come back down into here, this is still over here for some reason. I have this thing full of cinder flour.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want that anymore.
Well,
Hey,
you do want it. You just want it for something else. What?
I do.
What?
Let's go get my toolbox.
Mm-hmm. Timber, it's your turn. Tag, you're it. I'm chasing this guy's tool down every frickin' episode. He finally went and got it himself. Holy crap.
Up here.
I need a toolbox leash.
Now that we got that done, I need a sugar cane still. And I need a mechanical crafter.
You forgot about the sugar cane.
I just grabbed it.
But you didn't set up an ender chest upstairs to put sugar cane in.
I thought I was using the bonds I bought.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But we can also pull it from up there, too. And I want you... Yeah, but we can also use this bondite pot that's not needed. But we can also set up a second one of these for sugarcane.
Is it necessary to set up another one? Because can I just?
It
set
depends on.
Okay.
Yes, but then you're going to.
Potato?
Yes, but then you're going to end up with more of one than the other. Now, what you can do is just put a second pipe in with a second ender chest, and it'll pull through that same pipe. That's what's nice about these retrievers.
I'm not making another one. Screw off.
Okay. Well, start with what you have. And I've got what came from the witches.
Alright. So, the idea is that I pull that stuffs out of there. It needs to go into a mixy mix with other stuffy stuffs, which is going to require some room. So I don't really have room for that crap in here. There's going to be a lot of crap to try to shove right in here. So it'll be a lot easier to bring it up over here. And I can use this area to do it. So we're going to bring it down here.
And I know what I'm about to ask is probably going to get vetoed. But can you future-proof this a little bit and give me a drawer from where the witch's sugar comes from so I can put it in there and have it dump that out before it makes new from sugar cane?
Deal with that later. Shut up a minute.
I knew he was going to veto that. I have 5.5 stacks of sugar in my inventory from the witches.
That will go to there. This will come down to here. This will connect. That needs to go. That was a chain drive connecting that, which connected those. Why the hell were those connected to that? The hell would that be? Logical for reasons. Whatever. What's on this side? Nothing. Good. And chain drives are going here. There we go. That'll get those powered back up. Alright. And those go through there. Somewhere. Where? Right here. So we can bring those up, say, here. Hey, look. It's already a chain drive connecting and everything. Oh, lovely. Damn it!
And he just broke the belt for the... We're going to end up with another Junior After Dark episode now.
Shut up, you.
Could be Junior digging in the hole for 20 minutes. Cool. Give us a minute since we're already over 30 minutes. Let him get this fixed and we'll be right back. Junior,
Don't know.
we have a problem. Power room.
What now?
Power room.
How about it?
We're only at 21. We were at 40. Where'd 20,000 go? No heat on that one.
Yeah,
They're not
getting lava.
Is this not pumping out fast enough?
No, we can fix it.
Okay. I just happened to walk past your board and seen that it said 20 instead of 40.
Oh yeah, that did it.
Yep, that fixed it. Alright, so back to fixing your mistake over there.
See why I installed the board?
I like your board. It definitely helped. While you work on that, I'm going to work on starting Tamara's new area up here for crop stuff. And hopefully I can get it done by the time you get done with what you're doing and we can show what I did. So in other words, no yelling for your toolbox. I'm busy.
And now we got another problem.
What's your new issue?
I am currently out of chain drives.
Oh, those are easy enough to make.
That'll take a moment. And yeah, it's gonna connect that, connect those, put that in. And that'll be done. Imagine this factory's gotten ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. You ain't wrong. And it's only going to get
It's
worse.
also fun when you plug something in and then it starts rotating before you actually plugged it into something. Just put down my chain drive and it just started rotating before I actually connected the belt to it.
Ah.
It means I just randomly hooked my belt into something. I have no idea what it was.
Sounds about right for you.
Okay. So that will take care of that part of it. That will bring them to that point, which can then be brought all the way up here to this point. That works good. So now we need to hook you in. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and back that up one. That there, and then that needs to hook into you, which you need an input. That will be the cinder flower coming in, and I'm out of andesite funnels, because of course I am. And I don't have any andesite machines, which means I need to make more of those, because freaking reasons.
Hmm.
Then I need more andesite tunnels. Which I need to put one of these on the cinder flower, so we can finally start using it up. And that will get it into the basin. So we now have cinder flower into the basin. Good. And that will run off of a mixer. Because with this, we need to put sugar in, which will come from the whole sugar cane thing. In a bonsai pot. Get the sugar cane, which is most likely grown on sand.
Sugarcane can be grown on
sand into there.
Sand or grass.
Yeah. And go ahead, just for shits and giggles, so shove in a whole bunch of sugarcane. Now that will need to be mixerated, which is why I have a millimill. So we need to mill that crap. Then that crap needs to go into that crap. So how do I want to do this? And set that there. Then what we can do is go ahead and set that off of there for a second. Set that down there. Put this up here. Put this up here. And then put this on that. And that will work fucking flawlessly. So then we will take this out of here. And we'll stick that there, that there. That'll rotate over. That'll rotate over. That'll be a belt. And that will output, that will input. That'll run perfectly. So that gets the sugar in. Now we need to make biomass, which is made by mixing seed oil on a heated mixer with some plant life. And the seeds are just seeds into a press basin to make the seed oil. You following along?
Mm-hmm.
So, we need a press, we need a basin. Let's see. Need to press this, need to pump it, put it into another one. And then that needs to go into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, we will do basin, we'll do press, we will grab this. This guy is the long one.
You forgot about
We
the
need
crafter.
this one. What?
You have to uncraft them from pumpkins into seeds.
Yeah. Well, you're a dick.
Sorry for helping?
No, that ain't how I make a crafter. How do I make a crafter? Crafting tables.
Here, mechanical crafter. I know. Without your Igor, you're useless.
Shut up, you. Why can't I
Remember,
pick this
folks, Igor is really the star of the show.
up? Shut up, you.
Dr. Frankenstein is just there for looks. I would like to say I'm the brains behind the operation, but nobody's going to believe that.
That should work, right?
Should. I would think.
Let me see. Shit. Make me some damn gearboxes.
Now he needs gearboxes. Why am I going to do this? I have everything right here in my bag. You got any andesite? Oh, there they are. See, I swore I had some of these. Really, already? That's 5. Is that enough?
For a minute.
Well, if you seriously didn't use gearboxes every 5 seconds.
Alright, that's why. Oh, sorry for needing gears. Didn't know it was such a hassle.
It is.
Perfect. So, that makes seed oils. Now we just need to make all this stuff be a thing. So what am I doing with seed oil?
You're putting it in with biomass to make plant oil.
Putting it in with plants to make biomass.
Right. Something like that.
Dumbass. What are the chances I could just set this beside it and go into it? Yeah.
Slim to none.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Just to piss him off.
No.
What?
I don't know what it is, but no.
Yes.
Can we not say you thought about it?
Dickhead stole my gear. My
What do you mean
other
I
mechanical pipe.
I didn't steal your gear.
You did. You made me use it.
How's that stealing it?
Because I had it if it wasn't for you.
If it wasn't for those damn kids. He's having a Scooby-Doo moment, folks. Do we need to pause a second for you to deal with that?
I don't know what you getting on about.
4 o'clock. Be right back. What are you hooting about?
Just trying to figure out how I want to do this.
Making the new mess of complication?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got all that. Now you just got to get the pump. How are you doing the pump? I have a
I'm still working on it.
suggestion, but I don't like it. Which is a gearbox here.
Yeah, hang on.
You have more in your bag now, by the way.
Mhm.
This is
I
horrible.
win. What?
Oh my god. And they talk about my
What?
belt. My pipe spaghetti. Your belt spaghetti is on a whole nother level.
You like it?
It
What's
works.
the matter? You don't like it?
Now, are you going to put the ender chest here for the potatoes or whatever
No,
to get into
now
this?
I need to do this to this. to do this part.
Oh, to get it out into there.
So that needs an input. That can be an output. I just need the stuff out of it first.
Mm-hmm.
So now I need this guy to go into that guy. I'll mess up my symmetry a little bit. Unless, actually, I can put it there. And it can go...
I can pipe it for you.
just like that.
Okay. Bear has pipes. Bear use pipes.
Bear don't use pipes. Bear, shut up. Just to piss him off, just a little extra.
Stop putting stone brick on the belt, and I know that ain't the thing you were doing to piss me off, but you still did. What the hell are you doing now?
Plugging it in.
Like this?
Why not?
Okay, what about this one? Really? Really? This is what you're going for? Backwards.
No, you just put in an extra gearbox. What?
Put a funnel on the thing and make this work.
Fine, just put a pipe.
Thank you.
Okay. Mess up my stuff.
Low retrieval mode.
There's stuff in here.
Give me a potato. Set this for its thing. And there you go. You should now be getting potatoes. Why is it not going? What'd you mess up?
You said potato works.
It does. It's in the thing.
Oh, it's gotta be a heated one.
Yeah. So are you using seed oil to heat it?
You know, which is gonna be a little complicated because we do need to make him cook.
Seed oil.
So, no.
Why not?
Seed oil. You can't
You
drink
can.
seed oil.
Yeah, you can. I'm almost 100% sure he can drink seed oil.
That would make absolutely no sense.
I'm looking, yes, right here. You can use a straw with a bucket of seed oil to heat it for 4 minutes. You could literally feed him off of this pipe.
You got a straw?
I gave you like 16 of them in your pocket. What did you do with them?
I gave them to the burners in there.
Oh, I put them in my bag. Yes, I have a straw. There you go.
Douche nozzle.
Here, I even have your pipe for you. Told you. Igor is the man.
That don't make any sense. Also, it's not gonna work.
What's not gonna work?
It needs to move over to here. So this can feed into there, back into that. And that is automatically putting out the biomass, so I actually don't need to worry about that part. That puts cinderflower and biomass into there. Because that doesn't currently have that. Speaking of which, here, you want a pipe? Put a pipe.
We might not want to use pipes with this. What do you want me to pipe?
A pipe from here to here.
Oh, you just want to go from there to there? Okay. I'll go over there and look at the problem we're having now with potatoes. I don't know why it's doing
have
it.
that with a conveyor belt.
I know. I don't know why it's doing it with this. So we may have to do a conveyor for that. Also, this... Oh, I'm a...
We know.
Shut up, you. I put the retriever on the wrong end. I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Completely know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
Except that it's not retrieving it. They really have this problem?
Knows what he's doing, folks.
I do. Okay, come here. Do you want to see what I had to do? It can't retrieve, and it can't retrieve on the same pipe. So either this needs to move back one, or we have to have this stupid pipe around the corner because it has to have two pipes. It has the Buildcraft pipe issue.
So, wait a minute.
As long as this potato thing, you might have to use a belt as much as I hate it. Because it should not be doing this. It's making me mad that it is. It should not be pulling unless... That's what the retriever is for, is to not pull unless it needs it. Why is it pulling when it doesn't need it?
I think the issue is that it is. It's just that it's pulling more than it needs.
I used a low on it, didn't I?
Yeah, that's still 6 of them at a time. So if it don't need 6, it's going to pull 6 because it's fucking stupid.
And there isn't a way to set it to less than that. So we may end up with extra potatoes laying here, but I don't think that's a major issue.
So now we have an ender tank full of biofuel.
Alright, which we'll use in the next episode. Come upstairs. And let me know if you're vetoing what we changed. Because I'm really worried you're going to veto what we changed. So, go in the kitchen.
I can't, there's no door.
Right, over here. Over it goes all the way around like I did, like a dumbass. This is now the way into the kitchen. I want to put another set over here for us because we don't need to come around the back door. I want a front door, so we'll fix that. But this is what I was worried you weren't going to like, is the extra door I put in here for this. This is the pipe coming in. And how bad does it look to you? Do I need to just have her go in the front door?
Why couldn't you just put it one over here and put the door over here?
We can do that if that's what you'd rather. I was thinking about it.
At least line it up so it's not sideways.
Okay, we can do that. Now, these also have the issue with not being able to have two retrievers on the same pipe, even though it looks like there's two things there. So that's why I have to have the extra down pipe and have it down. I was going to have just this here, but I can't put a retriever on both sides. So now Tamara needs to come and bring each one of her crops over here and set her filters. Now, but question. That is where all her stuff will go. Yes.
What are you doing with that?
See, this is doing it up here too. We didn't have this problem in Harmonious with these retrievers. I don't know why we're having this issue here. I don't know what is going on that it is calling for more. That's kind of what the that's kind of what that's supposed to be used for, is to keep this from happening.
How's that working?
It's not. Because the push will just continually push it. There is a redstone module, so I can actually redstone it to one of those threshold things, and then it won't do this. I hate that I have to do that, but I can do this, and we will look at how I fixed it in the next one, because it's going to take me a little bit to do it. And this episode's already gone on for over an hour again. So in the next one, he'll work on the use for that biofuel, and I will show you guys in the beginning the how I fixed this issue.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.
Later.